Good morning, Mountain family. My name's Amelia Lee here with you on this Thursday, February 6th. We are at 6:30 this morning. We're also at that time to check on in with meteorologist Megan Dusmal. And Megan, we are in a first alert weather day today. We are talking about that weather, and I like you said the three W's: wet, windy, and warm.
Yes, that's what you need to be prepared for as you're heading out the door. But now we're also still talking about the wind and the storms that are moving through our area. So right now I want to point out to you that we are under a tornado watch. This was issued at 6:15 and this will stay in effect till 11 a.m. Now this is for those counties highlighted in red. Now this is just a watch, not a warning. As we travel more towards the west, that's when you are seeing those warnings pop up, but not in our area just yet. Let's take a look at that live pinpoint Doppler radar just so you can see what's going on. We had that system that was to our southeast that has dissipated and it's moving out of the way. Now we're watching as that new storm and coming from the northwest is making its way into our region. We're starting to see that in Moorhead already at this point. Now, as we're looking at the advisories that we have a flash flood warning as we're traveling towards Bath, Estill, Menifee, Montgomery, Powell, and Rowan County. Now this was issued at 5:25. We're still seeing that, and that will be expiring. The next update will come out at 6:45 this morning. Now let's take a look at that tornado warning. Now this is again outside of our region, but we are watching that as it's going through the area, seeing how that could impact us here in eastern Kentucky in the next couple of minutes. Amelia.
Thank you for keeping us updated, Megan. Well, the first mass national protest against President Donald Trump's administration and policies took place yesterday. Thousands of demonstrators joined the 50 states, 50 protest marches nationwide in a show of organized resistance. Since taking office 2 weeks ago, he signed a multitude of executive orders, like deportations of undocumented migrants and attempting to end birthright citizenship.
Because they want you to hate me and they want me to hate you. Yeah! I hate my heart. The only thing I hate is fascism.
We were protesting Project 2025 as well as the policies that come from that.
Although many protested outside of Capitol building, protests were also reported outside Trump Tower in Chicago. In Nevada, the rally took place on the Las Vegas Strip and was expected to go from the Bellagio to Trump Tower. Lawmakers are looking to address children and teens being threatened into sending explicit images online. The number of online enticement reports increased by more than 300%. Senator Julie Rack Adams' bill of sexual extortion would make the act a felony, establish its penalties, and require school superintendents to notify students in grades 4 and up and all legal guardians of the crime of sexual extortion to educate the public.
Most parents or schools don't even know what to do when something like this happens.
Senator David Yates says throughout the session, work can be done on the bill to further specify how and when the bill would be applied to sexual extortion cases. Senator Rack Adams says lawmakers have plenty of conversations about sextortion's impact on Kentuckians of all ages. One woman is dead after a house fire in Bell County. Kentucky State Police learned about the house fire in the Page community at around 10:45 on Wednesday morning. Troopers say 69-year-old Donna Bird was the woman killed in the fire. There were 3 other people inside the home. All of them were able to escape. Troopers with Kentucky State Police are looking for a wanted woman. Ann Sloan is wanted on charges of arson, wanton endangerment, and fraudulent insurance acts. Troopers say her last known address was in Barberville. If you have any information, call the Harlan State Police Post at 606-573-3131. In Laurel County, police are looking for a missing man. If you look at your screen right now, you can see a picture of 38-year-old Brandon Collier. Deputies with the sheriff's office say he was last known to be near London. They say he is 5 feet 9 inches and about 150 pounds. If you have any information, you can call the sheriff's office at 606-864-6600. In Powell County, officials are asking people to not call 911 if they see this car in the river. If you take a look at your screen right now, you can see that car. They say this incident happened in the Turkey Knob area a few days ago. They're not currently able to get that vehicle out of the water safely. They say they are aware of the situation and will get it out as soon as they can. And that calls to 911 about this car will interrupt dispatchers from being able to respond to actual emergencies. In central Kentucky, businesses and restaurants in Lexington are feeling the effects of rising egg prices. Bird flu is disrupting the poultry industry nationwide, causing Kentuckians like Ruth Ralph, who owns Backroads Bakery in Lexington. She says she's paying more than quadruple the amount for a dozen eggs than she did this time last year.
All the bakers, all your breakfast restaurants and stuff are going to be feeling the brunt of that. And probably, I'd say, for the rest of this year. Don't know. We'll see if we can all figure out a way to get through it.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture predicts egg prices to increase 20.3% throughout 2025. Dairy products are expected to increase 1.3%. In Bell County, officials with Middlesboro Independent Schools are closing the rest of this week because of illness. Officials say the school district will utilize non-traditional instruction days today and on Friday. During the time kids are off, officials say school staff will clean and then sanitize buildings to prepare those kids for returning on Monday. Governor Andy Beshear is hosting a Team Kentucky briefing today. Governor Beshear will be joined by Dr. Stephen Stack, the commissioner of the Department for Public Health. The governor plans to discuss a number of topics, including the state's response to natural disasters and severe weather. Well, there is a new electric vehicle charging station in Kentucky. The new EV charging station is at the Circle K in Berea. It's the second EV charging station in the state. It's part of a statewide program to expand the network of EV chargers. According to Governor Beshear, the station is supported by federal funds, and now through February 14th, drivers can charge for free at the Berea location through the Circle K Charge app. Well, spring is right around the corner, and so are several community events. The Corbin Tourism Center just wrapped up Finger Lickin' Chicken Fest. Participating restaurants in Corbin offered unique chicken dishes from off the menu. But if you missed the festival, mark your calendars for some more upcoming events. March, April, and May will include events like Restaurant Week, return of the Super Bowl at the Corbin Arena, and Colonel Fest to honor Colonel Sanders.
There's a chicken eating contest, of course, and Colonel Sanders look-alike contest, and a lot of other events and activities with that.
These events are a way for the community to discover new restaurants, enjoy quality family time, and support the local businesses around Corbin. To find dates for these events, they'll be published periodically on CorbinKentuckyTourism.com, or you can also follow them on social media.
That system is making its way through eastern Kentucky, and here is what you need to know. First of which, we are under that tornado watch for today. For those counties that are lit up in red this morning, take a look. This was issued at 6:15. We'll continue to see this issued until 11 a.m. this morning. Now, there's a couple things I need to note with this system. Let's take a look on live pinpoint Doppler radar of the alerts that are out right now. We'll take a zoom in as we're traveling more towards the north. Now we have this flash flood warning. This is for portions of Boyd, Campbell, Lincoln, and Wayne County. Now let's travel more towards the west. We have this flood warning. This is for counties including Carter and Greenup, just outside of our region. But going back into our region, we're taking a look at this flash flood warning for Bath, Estill, Menifee, Montgomery, Powell, and Rowan County, portions of those counties. Now what I want to highlight as we're moving out of our region once more, this is not in our region just yet. We're taking a look at that tornado warning as the system is tracking its way through us. This is in Greene and Taylor County. This is outside of a region, not in our region just quite yet. This is just something to keep you aware of. Current temperatures, though, are in the 60s. Amelia.